In my normal job, if you want to call it normal, I am a homicide detective for Chicago Police Department. I've been with the police department for 12 years now. I started off working in the 15th district, which is the Austin community. I then went into organized crime, specifically the gang intelligence section. And in 2005, I was promoted to detective. So I've been working at homicides for the last 5 years. And I also work officer-involved shooting. So if the police shoot someone or get shot, I also investigate that. I want the Chicago Police Department to enjoy a show, to be able to see the show and feel that I've been there before. I've seen these type of scenes, and you know what? This looked real. I feel like I'm actually on that scene, and it's important to me to try to bring that realism to our viewers and to the Chicago Police Department and all of their law enforcement. There's several 100,000 police across the country, and I feel that's important for everyone to feel that there was time put in. This wasn't just we threw it together and we have a crime scene, that there was hours and hours of research, time, investigation on my part, personal experience to make this as realistic as possible. I've spent so many hours with each and every one of them just to try to get them to have that mindset of being a police officer. Because even up to our superintendent, she started off as a police officer. She just wasn't appointed to do the superintendent. She was a police officer, a detective, a sergeant, a lieutenant, and I think the last position was chief of detectives before superintendent. So she's been there, she's worked. So I talked to them, and also I spent a lot of time going over the scenes. I get a lot of calls, emails, texts, meeting in person, just to kind of get them to prepare to walk into the scene. John, what do I do? And then once we get here, then the quick questions come. John, how do I walk? How do I do this? And you know what? It's important to me, and I really appreciate how professional each and one of them are. They're so receptive that everything that I try to explain, that they do their best and they bust their ass to try to make this as realistic as possible.